School stories, yay. Specifically from my theater comedy club thing. Oh goodness, where do I start? Well, let's start with this year. So basically, we have a few new people, right? And most of them know actually how to do theater, but there are a few of them who don't. And there's this one girl, alright? She's usually theater kids are very quirky and stuff, you know? And she's got that down, right? But she's not like a theater kid in the quirkiness factor. As in comedy club for improv, you don't scream, but that's something she likes to do a lot, so it's kind of funny. And it genuinely terrifies me sometimes. Like, we're just doing a bit, right? We're doing the Dean game. If you don't know what that is, Google it. I don't care. But we're playing the Dean game. And then she just goes, ah! And I'm like, oh my gosh! Ah! Ah! Oh my gosh! But I can't say that, because we're in the middle of improv. That would be breaking improv. You know, I can't do that. So, it's just the weirdest. And it genuinely scares me. Last year, I wrote a bunch of skits for my comedy club, but none of them actually were performed except for 2. And for writing scripts, since my brother was in charge of the comedy club, he split everybody into groups, and I was in a group with a few of my friends that I knew, right? If you're writing scripts, remember to never write scripts with your friends, okay? Never do it. It's impossible. And we came up with the idea of the math test. The math test, alright? Who would listen? What? I don't know, alright? Now, we come up with this idea, right? And we write it, alright? And the script is in the description. If you really want to read it, please don't. Because it's absolutely terrible. It's probably the worst thing I've ever written. I didn't really help write it, actually. I did as much as I could, and oh my gosh, honestly, it was, oh my gosh, I hated it so much, and I had to be in it. Alright, if you understand what the script says in the first place, I'm impressed. Alright, it's absolutely terrible. So, like, we write this, right? And then we put it on the... So we write this, right? And then we get it into the actual show, you know? Because we do shows, right? That's what most comedy clubs do, duh. Anyways. So, we go up there, alright? We do the entire show, and we didn't get one laugh, alright? I'm not exaggerating. It was probably the worst thing. We didn't get one laugh. The audience was kind enough to give us a few claps at the end. Alright, well, most of the other skits were, like, really good, alright? And they actually got a lot of laughs. We didn't get any. I wrote another skit by myself because I didn't want to be a part of the other skit. So I came up with the idea of writing gone wrong, also linked in the description. Now, why would I come up with this idea? I wrote it all by myself, mind you. I got it into the show. And why on earth would I come up with that idea? We wrote the skits, right? And sometimes we would, like, voice call or video call to, like, try and come up with an idea to put in the script, right? And so I just took the worst parts about all of the writing of the math test and put it into writing gone wrong. Now that skit got a lot of laughs, honestly. It got a lot of laughs. Now, the acting could have been better, but that's fine, because some people didn't memorize their lines. They watch my videos. They know exactly who they are. They didn't memorize their lines until the day before. They didn't memorize it until the day of production. You know who you are. You know who you are. Yeah, those are just 2 funny school stories from my theater comedy club. But yeah, the theater is fun in general, mostly, usually. Thank you for watching.